the largest army the ancient world had ever seen moved toward Greece. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers, warships covering the sea, dust clouds stretching to the horizon. At their head stood a king who called himself Xerxes. His goal was simple: to erase Greece from the map. City after city surrendered. Others were crushed. The world seemed to accept the coming empire. But in southern Greece, one city refused: Sparta. A nation raised not on comfort, but on discipline. Every Spartan male was trained from childhood. No luxury, no fear, no retreat. Their king was Leonidas. When messengers brought news of the invasion, the Greek allies begged Sparta to wait, to gather a larger army. Leonidas answered, "If we wait, Greece dies." So he marched, not with an army, with a symbol: 300 Spartan warriors. They were joined by a few thousand allies, but everyone knew the truth. This force was not meant to win. It was meant to hold. They marched north until the mountains met the sea. A narrow coastal pass called Thermopylae. Here, numbers meant nothing. Here, only skill and courage mattered. When Xerxes saw the tiny force blocking his path, he laughed. He sent a message: "Lay down your weapons." Leonidas replied, "Come and take them." The next morning, the empire attacked. Waves of soldiers rushed the narrow pass. They met a wall of bronze. Shields locked, spears striking, bodies falling into the sea. Hour after hour, the Spartans held. The pass became a graveyard. Persian soldiers fell by the thousands. Day after day, the empire threw itself against the 300. And day after day, it broke. But war is not won only by strength. It is also won by betrayal. A local Greek revealed a hidden mountain path, a way around the pass. On the third night, Leonidas learned the truth. The enemy was behind them. The trap had closed. The allies were ordered to leave. Most refused. But Leonidas knew what had to be done. He dismissed them. At dawn, only a few remained: 300 Spartans, and a small number of volunteers. They stood where the road was narrowest, where escape was impossible, where history would be written in blood. The final attack came with the sunrise. Arrows darkened the sky. The ground shook with marching feet. Spears shattered. Swords broke. Shields were lost. The Spartans fought with blades, then with hands, then with teeth. One by one they fell. Leonidas was among the first. Surrounded, wounded, still fighting. By midday, the pass was silent. The empire moved forward. But something unexpected happened across Greece. Cities that had planned to surrender armed themselves. Men who had hidden stood up because they had heard what happened at Thermopylae. They had heard that an empire had been held by a handful of men who refused to step aside. Sparta was defeated, but Greece was awakened. And years later, the invaders were driven back into history, not because of numbers, but because 300 warriors proved something eternal. Empires are built on fear, but history is written by those who stand anyway.